And we are here in Washington, D.C. And going well, party's going. This is a very pivotal game for the Dizzy Devils and Empire. This could be damaging or a huge boost. We got obviously led by McFadden on the Empire on the Dizzy Devils side. For the Empire, Richard and Travis have been playing pretty well. I mean, Thompson's obviously the go-to guy, but Richard's finally coming out offensively. They've been waiting for him to, he's been kind of a late bloomer. He's always had the stats, but now he's really showing out. Ramos kind of has a squad going here. T. Horn as the director of traffic, brass, defensive guru, interception guy. Thompson, just all-around guy. Richard, defensive, and Travis is that late set guy. They kind of have a squad. McFadden, the big disappointment with the Dizzy Devils is DeGarmo. I mean, if DeGarmo had come out, if he'd simply kept at his 72 rated throwing, Dizzy Devils would be something to be reckoned with. Paulo's doing his thing defensively, or all around Lee. He's kind of just cleanup. He's not really good at anything. But Ricky's been doing his thing defensively, I meant. Acquisition from the Interceptors been doing really well. Cougar, one of the tops index in the league. He's handling his business offensively, which has been a pleasant surprise because that's the hole DeGarmo's been supposed to fill. And now they're 3-1. Intercept Empire coming in here, sunny night in DC, and let's get this thing cracking, folks. Dizzy Devils win the start. And Cougar gets Brass out. Richard gets McFadden out. And Cougar gets Travis. Richard gets DeGarmo. And Cougar caught by Thompson. Ricky dodges Richard. And Paulo dodged by Thompson. And Richard gets Ricky out. And Thompson, just great set by Thompson. 2 pivotal catches, Richard 3 points. Empire take the first set. Empire win the second set start. And Richard gets McFadden out. Paulo gets catches caught by Thompson, and Richard gets Ricky. They're going in right now. Cougar gets Brass out though. It's gonna be all on DeGarmo. DeGarmo folding under pressure again, just like his first appearance, and DeGarmo's out. Intercept and Empire just rolling on the Dizzy Devils right now. Richard having himself quite a game. 7 points so far. Dizzy Devils win the third set start. Cougar gets Brass out. And Richard gets McFadden. And Cougar dodged by Horn. And Richard caught by Ricky. Who's trying to get some teeth now? And Cougar. Thompson dodges though. And Thompson gets Ricky out. Can they really get Thompson? He's just really playing really well. And Thompson caught by Cougar. And Cougar gets Travis off to Horn, the rookie. But Horn dodged by Cougar. And Cougar gets Horn out. Cougar getting them back into this thing. Playing a solid ball. He's been playing all year. You know, they figure they don't have an offensive guy. He's like, I'll step in. It's okay. I'll step in. It's whatever. I'll step in. So Dizzy Devils get their first set on the back of Cougar because McFadden's been shut down. And Cougar tries to go to Brass, but Thompson intercepts. Jeez. And Brass caught by McFadden. McFadden caught by Thompson. And Ricky catches Richard. Back and forth with the catches this set. Thompson catches Paulo. And Thompson gets Ricky out. And DeGarmo gets Thompson out. And Travis gets DeGarmo out. Intercept Empire take the 3-1 lead. Not looking good for the Dizzy Devils. Empire are really a squad. This win will get them into the ranking system. If it doesn't, this is a rigged system because the Empire, they have a squad. And Dizzy Devils get the set start. This is a must win for them. Thompson tries another interception but gets outed by Cougar. And McFadden gets Richard out with the catch. Cougar gets Travis looking good. McFadden catches. And Cougar, that's their 1-2 that they want. McFadden on the defense, Cougar on the offense. And they're really good when they get going there. So, and that's Dizzy Devils hanging on by, not by a thread, but they're hanging in there. 3-2. Get a set here. It's anybody's game. Empire win the start. McFadden catches Richard. Cougar dodged by Thompson. Thompson gets Cougar out. McFadden caught by Thompson, and Thompson gets Ricky. Thompson's just a jack of all trades. Thompson catches DeGarmo, and Thompson caught by Paulo. The Paulo dodged by Horn, and Travis caught by Paulo. And Paulo trying to forge something here, but Horn dodges. And Brass gets Paulo out, and the Empire thought they were pulling away at first, but Paulo just keeps it moving. And Empire get it out, though. And they are knocking on the door now. Dizzy Devils win the start. And Cougar gets Thompson out. And that's big. McFadden dodges. And an interception by Brass in a critical set. Cougar. And McFadden catches Horn. It's going to be McFadden now. McFadden gets Brass out. He's playing big-time ball right now, but Richard gets him out. DeGarmo tries to, but Richard dodges. And Richard caught by Ricky. Ricky gets Travis, and the Dizzy Devils have some hope. McFadden with a big catch and a throw out to keep them alive, but they play good team ball in that set. 8th set. Dizzy Devils win the start. Can they get off to a good start? But Thompson catches Cougar. But McFadden catches Brass. It's all on McFadden. But McFadden caught by Thompson. And Ricky caught by catches Richard. It's still not over, but they got to get Thompson out. And Ricky gets Thompson. And Ricky catches Travis. Ricky bringing them back, and Ricky gets Horn out. It is 4-4. The Dizzy Devils have clawed their way. They're obviously not the same talent as the Empire, but they've played some team ball these past two sets without Cougar, and they are now tied up going into the ninth set. And it's anybody's game here as the Dizzy Devils have evened things up coming from 4-2. Final set. What needs to happen for each team? You need another great performance by Thompson. He's been putting it in all day, but if Brass gets a nice interception, as Travis comes up, he's been quiet all day. Dizzy Devils, they need huge play from McFadden, and they need Cougar to be effective. That's what they need. If they can shut down McFadden, I think they can. I think the Empire can deal with Cougar, but if they can shut down McFadden immediately, I think Empire get the set. If they can get Thompson out on the Dizzy Devils side, I think the Dizzy Devils get the set. Let's see what happens. Let's see who gets the set start. The dashes are pretty even. The Empire win the start. What do? They go for Cougar, and Cougar's out. What does McFadden have to offer? And McFadden gets Thompson out. That's what they needed. And Richard gets Ricky out. And McFadden gets Richard out. McFadden catches Travis. Oh no, but Brass catches McFadden. What's going to happen? And Brass caught by Paulo. It's all up to Horn. And Horn is outed by DeGarmo to get it. DeGarmo has his moment in the sun. And the Dizzy Devils beat the Empire in 9 sets. Clawback, 3 straight sets. McFadden with the huge game. He was so clutch for them. Cougar played very solid throughout the game. Ricky was pretty good when Cougar was out. He played good both sides, offensively, defensively, filling in. DeGarmo had a couple big throws, and those are all his points. Empire, man, Thompson played his butt off. 79.7 index for Thompson. 15 points, 5 throwouts, 1 interception, 10 catches. Targeted 18 times. Great game by Thompson, but they just kind of broke down outside of him. Brass didn't come through in the clutch like they needed. Travis was missing. Richard, he played a good offensive game, but where was he those last 3 sets? Dizzy Devils. Wow, what a game. So glad we flexed this one up, folks. Didn't seem like it was worth it at first when it was 4-2. But Dizzy Devils 4-1. Who would have thought in this tough division they get out at the midway point 4-1 with a good clean 3-1 division record. Number 4 in the league. Who knows? They might take it further. I mean, this isn't a big index game for them, but they're in a good position. Empire, a close loss, doesn't take them out of the points race. But they're now, they're 2-2 division, so they're gonna have to rally in the second part. But they have the talent to do so, and we're just gonna see where that goes. And thank you for tuning in for another great divisional pivotal matchup on the flex. We'll see you in St. Louis for the exact same thing. Top of the division race, number 6 versus number 7, undefeated Scarlet Ember versus hated rival Interceptors.